Today we're going to discuss acute angles, obtuse angles, right angles, straight angles, complementary angles, supplementary angles, and vertical angles, as well as angle bisectors, rays, and opposite rays. The first angle we're going to talk about are acute angles. Acute angles are less than 90 degrees. They look like this when drawn out. Acute angles can be found in your own town, in your home, or even outside. All of the acute angles are highlighted in red, and you would be able to find these in your everyday life. You can look at a clock and see an acute angle. You can look at a leaf and see one as well. A bike too, and letters, and from tree branches. The next angle is an obtuse angle. Obtuse angles are between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. Here's what one looks like drawn. As you can see, all of these angles are between 90 and 180 degrees. You can find these outside, you can find them indoors, you can find them by just looking at a clock, or by looking at a car, or a railing. Now, onto the most popular angles, right angles. These are exactly 90 degrees. They look like this. You can see them on mailboxes, every corners of doors and houses. Right angles are found most often. Right angles are the most common because you literally can see them anywhere you go. Look at your front door of your house. You can even find them on the American flag. Now onto straight angles. Straight angles form a line and make a 180 degree angle. It looks like this. You can find these by looking at a window or even a beam on a balcony. Next come complementary angles. Complementary angles are the sum of two angles and has to equal 90 degrees. It looks like this. In this example, if you see 45 degrees plus 45 degree angles, it'll equal a 90 degree angle. Now on to supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are the sum of two angles that equal 180 degrees. Looks like this. You can see there's two 90 degrees, and then they equal a 180 degree. Now on to vertical angles. These are more rare. They are opposite angles when two lines cross. These angles are equal. Here's an example of what it would look like. Scissors are a great example of vertical angles. Angle bisectors are next. These are lines that cut an angle in two equal halves. In my example, the window is cut into two equal halves of 90 degrees by an angle bisector. These are lines that begin at a point and go off to infinity. Looks like this. Some real-life examples would be the y-axis of a graph. Opposite rays. These are two rays with the same endpoint that point in opposite directions. They form a straight line. Just like a ruler goes off into two different directions.